Welcome back everyone to some more F1 2021 My Team Career Mode Season 6. It is episode 101 and I forgot to really celebrate the last episode because we hit the magic 100. We still have a long way to go, so hopefully we can make many more episodes on this series, but it's looking good right now that we've come 100 episodes and you guys are loving the series so much. Thank you guys so much for the support over the 100 episodes. Now this is episode 101. Let's move on to the Monaco Grand Prix. What a track to celebrate the first race after the 100, so we'll see if we can have another stunner. Spain last time out was a bit of a up and down track, so if you guys haven't seen that yet, make sure you check out the link in the description. Playlist to the F1 2021 My Team season 1 through 6 is down there. It's a playlist, so please be sure to check that out. If you guys are caught up, welcome, and let's move on to the historic Monaco street circuit. Before we continue though, just want to make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure that red button down below is pressed. Hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as the next episode goes live. F1 2021 My Team content is continuing its journey on this channel, so please be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss out on the next one. Other gaming videos going up as well, so please be sure to check those out too. Thank you guys so much for the support, and let's move on to Monaco. Just a quick look at our R&D progress here. A bunch of teams have been making moves. Red Bull are now clear of McLaren, I believe, maybe a couple upgrades ahead of them. But yeah, this is pretty much very scrunched up, so to say, because if you guys take a look, it's between 850 or 60, that's the Haas, and maybe like 970. So it's about 100 performance rating units difference from the top of the table, which is us, and the bottom Haas. So everyone is pretty much in top form. We'll see how well everyone does at this Grand Prix. Let's see how well we do as we enter the Monaco Grand Prix. Welcome to one of the most technical circuits on the F1 calendar. It is Monaco. Circuit de Monaco is a very difficult track, also in real life, so it wasn't the greatest of free practices. It was a very frustrating session where we tried to find the right balance in the car, had a lot of lockups, and it was only until FP3 when I realized that my brake bias was completely wrong and I had to go in and change my brake bias, and then things started to turn up for the better. Still not strong enough on this circuit. I'm not very confident in the turns. They're very, tight turns. They're very difficult to take sometimes, so it's going to be a hit and miss. I think qualifying is going to be very difficult, I think, and I'm not really prepared for the stress that's going to come in the qualifying session. But anyway, we're going to try to make the best of this session. Overall, I think, personally, this track is one of my favorites, and I can't believe I'm struggling so much in F1 2021. F1 2020, I did all right. I think I was a lot better in Monaco there than in this game, but we'll see. I have faith that I can get a competitive lap time. I think overall, the lap times of the AI is also very slow. I think that is because the cars are maxed out and the AI is struggling with the power delivery, because faster cars don't necessarily mean faster lap times, especially in a circuit like Monaco where everything's so tight, claustrophobic, and very technical. Drivers need to concentrate on the right balance of power, and yeah, it's not coming through. I think it is a difficult track after all, so let's see how well we do here. Hopefully we can make it to Q3. The streak has been going on very well, but I don't know if I can get into Q3 in this one. Let's see. Not the sharpest of laps as always. P11. That's okay. Let's see if one more lap can help us. Alright, 2 tenths improved, almost. 1 tenth and a half. Okay, P6. That's good enough, I think. Oh, yeah. That was difficult. 4 laps in total, or one lap and then one cooldown lap and another. We should be good. Let's see. All right, P11 by the end of the session. Pierre Gasly at the top with a 108.3. As I said, the lap times seem to be a little slow around here. Schwartzman, LUNDGAARD, Latifi, Aiken, Islet, and Mazepin get knocked out. Usual suspects. Let's see what happens in Q2. All right, nicely taken. Let's see what lap this is. Fastest lap?
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
Okay, we gotta bring these tires back. How much wear do we have? 2%. Excuse me. We're gonna start on these, so bring them back safely. Yes, we preserve our P1 finishing position in Q2. Top of the ladder here. Gasly in P3. Knocked out are Tsunoda, Zhou, Perez, Schumacher, Raikkonen, and Stroll. Okay, Hamilton makes it into Q3 since forever. So let's see what happens in the shootout. We're gonna start on the softs. Let's see what happens in Q3. Alright, here we go. First lap of Q3. Oh, P2. Front row. 1/10 off of Gasly's time. We're going to cool down these tires. Go for another lap then. Try and push closer to Gasly or even overtake him.
Pierre's sitting in pole. He's in pole position.
I know, buddy. So we'll see. People might set faster times as well, so we do need to do another lap. Let's go after this cooldown. Okay, please tell me this is a good lap. Oh, fastest, yes, 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 yes. Yes! That is good. Sandbagging at its finest. Okay. Do I have enough fuel for one more lap? Should I go one more? Maybe I could. Maybe I could. Oh, Jesus. Never mind. Giovinazzi tried to push ahead. Well, that sucks. Oh boy, we just miss out on pole. Pierre Gasly takes pole from us. 1/10, almost 2/10 faster than us. Giovinazzi was just so in a hurry. I don't know why. I was slowing down to cool my tires a bit. He could have just stayed behind me. I was already going to do one more lap anyway, and then he just tried to shove his way past and then destroyed both of our cars. So couldn't do a final lap, but that looks good. P1 and P2 for Zulate Racing. I don't know how many times we've had a front row lockout. I think it's been like, what, 4 out of 5 races so far. But let's see if we can have a successful day in Monaco, sandbagging at its finest, as I mentioned. Let's see if we can get a double podium today.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. A fantastic effort from Pierre Gasly yesterday puts him on pole, and the Golden Boy completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Verstappen, Antonio Giovinazzi and Russell, Leclerc, Ocon, Sainz and Lewis Hamilton, Tsunoda, Zhou, Sergio Perez and Mick Schumacher, Raikkonen, Stroll, Robert Schwartzman and Nicholas Latifi, Aiken, Islet, Mazepin and Christian LUNDGAARD. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Alright, here we go. Monaco. One of the best races on the calendar. Sometimes boring, but it is one of the most technical circuits. Let's see if we can make the most of it. Soft to mediums as expected. Hard compound tires, try to avoid at all costs because they have minimal grip. Don't want to use them at all during this race. Let's drop our fuel a tad bit. I want to do a lot of lifting and coasting around here. So let's do 31.5 kilograms. Sounds about right. Just in case we have an emergency. Let's get going. Front row lockout for Sue Elite Racing. Great to see. Lights out, and away we go in Monaco. That was an abrupt start to the Grand Prix. Squeezing the McLaren on the inside. Oh, that was tight. Norris did very well to keep us on our toes there. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Don't mind me, gotta concentrate on the opening lap here. Come on, Pierre, run away, run away, run away. Oh, it's gonna be a very difficult circuit. Nice, Novo chicane nicely taken to back. Oh yes, nice. Swimming pool. Oh, no, 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 no. First corner cut. Missed my braking point there. I usually take those better. Third gear. I overstepped the limit there for a moment. Okay, fastest lap for Gasly with a 113. Oh, skidding through turn 1. Sandevot. Up to Casino. I know the turn names a little better now. Oh, why am I in 5th? Concentrate, Sue. The Loy's hairpin or the hotel hairpin is always a struggle. I seem to lose out a lot of time on the hairpin, but other than that, sector 2 and 3 are my strong points from qualifying, especially. My front left is overheating massively. Can we please settle that quickly, please? Okay. 107 degrees is not good. We need to cool them down further. Oh, corner cut. Last one. Can't be doing more of those. This front left tire situation is getting critical here. I need to calm them down real quickly. I'm losing so much time against Gasly, mainly because of that. I think I just sustained underbody damage. Darn it.
You may start to notice it.
That doesn't help at all. 6 seconds to Gasly now. Goodness gracious me. That's an insane delta. Pierre Gasly must be doing well with his tires. I'm losing so much time because of this overheating front left. My turning is badly affected by it. No matter how hard I try, I can't seem to lower this temperature on the front left. Norris is right on my tail. I'm leading a whole procession of cars here, man. Okay, people are in the pits now. Pierre Gasly also. We assume the lead of the Grand Prix.
You'll be on the mediums.
I think my pit window is somewhere around lap 14, so... Oh, Max Verstappen's out. What? What the heck happened to Max? Is that a crash? Is there a safety car? Please tell me. No? No safety car? Oh wow. We are going in to do our pit stop now. We're moving on to the mediums. Oh, I'm low on fuel as well. I gotta do a lot of fuel saving, please. Let's go, let's go. Gasly overtakes us. We don't want to get too undercut. Oh, my teammates hate me. My pit team hate me. They hate me.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Driver in front.
Schwartzman just ahead, push hard. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 12 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 12.8.
Let me see how I can do fuel saving. We also don't need to rush too much on Schwartzman, but we also want to get ahead of him because dirty air is going to cost us time as well as tire wear. Come on, Schwartzman, take me away. Dive it into Raskas. Not Raskas, Nouvelle Chicane. Nice.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Moment of truth. Alright. We'll take it. P6 off of Stroll. Like, am I not supposed to accelerate here? I'm losing so much fuel here. Am I not supposed to accelerate? Like, what is going on? How am I losing a whole lap of fuel? Oh, up the inside of Raikkonen. That was a move and a half.
Nice move. Good job.
I do need to save fuel, man. 1 lap in the deficit, how? No entiendo how in the world that happened. My car has a puncture or something in the fuel tank. Surely. There's no other explanation here. I'm coasting for a lot of these turns as well. Okay, Guan Yu Zhou, stay with you. Full send into Nouvelle Chicane. Nice, up to P4 now. Every single time I accelerate, I'm losing laps and laps of fuel. Not quite sure how to be fuel efficient around here. Look at that. I'm gonna be out of fuel for the last lap of the Grand Prix at this rate. Can't seem to find a way to conserve a lot of fuel. Not quite sure where my fuel went. And even when I accelerate a tiny bit, I lose like 1/100th of a lap of fuel. Like, am I not allowed to accelerate here? Like, what's going on? Am I not supposed to? What, this car wasn't made for accelerating? Is that what they're trying to say? Goodness me. Driver in front.
Schumacher just ahead, push for the position. Gap to car in front is 3.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 23 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:11.9. You're closing by 0.4 per lap. The gap to the car ahead is 3.7 seconds.
Weather report.
Radar suggests some weather is going to hit in around 5 minutes time, so stay on your toes. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Okay, 5 minutes until wet weather. That might help us with the fuel issue right now. I'm literally barely pressing the accelerator here. I'm pretty much coasting for most of the lap and I'm still not getting enough fuel. How? Like this car wasn't made for accelerating apparently. And I'm, you know, short shifting as well, trying to save as much fuel as I can. At least that's what F1 2020 told me. Short shifting helps save fuel. Not quite sure if that's the same case here. No matter how much I coast, it's not worth it. I'm losing so much time to the car behind. Look at that, Tsunoda's already 2.2 behind me. This game is broken. This is surely a glitch. This is a fuel glitch. I have ultimate fuel upgrade, and yet I'm losing so much fuel just from accelerating. Like, this is surely a glitch. Surely. Like, how am I losing fuel just from accelerating? The car wasn't made for accelerating or something. Like, goodness me. Oh god, they're literally behind me. I need the wet stint to come quickly.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
Is it even raining? I don't even see the rain. Oh yeah, I just saw a droplet on the camera. Now will it turn into extreme wet conditions for inters? Or will it be just a drizzle until the end of the Grand Prix?
We think the underbodies incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious.
You already told me, mate. Come on, save me some fuel, mate. It's slowly getting slippery out here. Losing traction here and there. Despite lifting and coasting a lot. I think the rubber is slowly giving way for intermediates. It's gonna be touch and go. The rain is slightly helping us. The cars behind us are struggling in the rain. Despite me having such a horrible lap time, I'm still staying competitive. The gap behind us is growing, which is good. So the rain is helping us. The track is getting slightly slippery, but I am lifting and coasting a lot, so I already am very slow. So I have more grip in that sense. Okay, here we go. Final lap of the Grand Prix. We're gonna enter low fuel mode here.
This is your final lap of the race.
No matter how hard I try, we're gonna enter low fuel mode because this car just won't recuperate fuel despite having ultimate fuel upgrade. Like, what is wrong with this car? But it looks like it's gonna be a Sulit Racing double podium 1-2. Sadly, not fastest lap, but I'll take it. But we just need to bring this car past the line. Off low fuel mode as we enter the hotel chicane or hotel hairpin. Oh, come on, please let me cross the line. Oh, we're still okay. There we go, Pierre Gasly wins it. Hold on, Pierre, I'll be right there with you, buddy. Oh my god. I think we got it. Oh my god. Hit the Rascas barrier. Oh my god. Tsunoda, no.
Great drive, great drive. We're really happy with that performance.
That's it then for another nail-biting Monaco Grand Prix. We were on the edge of our seats the whole time, but they've come through to take a stunning victory. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top three finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
put my hands up. I do apologize to Tsunoda, but still managed to get P2. I mean, hey, no matter what the means is, you're gonna try and get that position, but I did try to fight him too much there. But yeah, that I think overall summarizes that today's Grand Prix. Literally don't know where all my fuel went. Shambles. So yeah, end of the Grand Prix, and it's P1 and P2 for Solid Racing after a shambolic performance. Don't know where all my fuel went. Tsunoda to round out the third position on the podium. Norris, Russell, Sainz, Ocon, Leclerc, Hamilton, Perez round out the points finishers. Zhou, Schumacher, Raikkonen, Stroll, Schwartzman, Giovinazzi, Aiken, Latifi, Mazepin, Lundgaard, and Eilert round out the finishers, with Max Verstappen not finishing the race today. Let's take a look at the standings here. Still in the lead, 49-point gap to Antonio Giovinazzi and Pierre Gasly in P5 now after a race victory today. Let's see the constructors here. 150 points to our name, 72-point gap to Mercedes, who sit on 78 points. Red Bull are 85 points away from us with 65 points to their name. AlphaTauri close behind them, 2-point gap between Red Bull and AlphaTauri, 63 points for them, and 64 Alpine. So it's still quite tight between the second, third, fourth, fifth place teams. So we'll see how that progresses over the course of the season, with Haas still on 0. I'm going to continue to mention Haas until they score a point. Struggle was very real today, and I am sorry to Tsunoda, but I had to get that P2 with whatever means necessary. Maybe I'll force myself a penalty. Let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, I'm leaning towards giving myself a penalty for that. It was a bit of a dirty move to try and get P2. So we'll see. Maybe I'll put myself on a 5-grid penalty or start from back of the grid. But yeah, overall, just don't know where my fuel went. Ultimate fuel upgrades, and still I can't find where my fuel went. Like, seriously, I was coasting for most of the Grand Prix. Literally all of the Grand Prix. I barely pressed the accelerator, just coasted and coasted and coasted, and still didn't find the fuel that I needed to finish the Grand Prix. I started off with a 5/10 of a lap of extra fuel, and still couldn't find like half a lap of fuel extra, and I just don't know where that fuel went. Seriously, I just don't know where that fuel went. Anyway, Azerbaijan's next, another strong circuit for us, so let's see if we can keep the push on. Since it is Azerbaijan, maybe I will take that grid penalty. But yeah, overall, we are having a very strong season in Season 6. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as the next episode goes live. F1 2021 My Team content will continue on the channel, so please be sure to stick around, subscribe so you're notified as soon as the next episode goes live. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
I can even focus on sleeping. You're so pretty, everything I'm thinking. Baby, could you help me? 'Cause I'm free.